The human body is not merely a biological entity, but a profound reflection of the infinite cosmic energy, a complex vessel where physical existence meets the subtle vibrations of the universe. Beyond the skin and bone that we perceive with our physical eyes, there lies an intricate network of energetic systems that govern our health, emotions, and destiny. Among these, two pillars of ancient wisdom stand out: Swara Shastra, the science of breath, and the Manipura Chakra, the vital energy center located at the navel. The navel chakra, or the solar plexus, is arguably the most powerful and fundamental energy hub within the human frame. Ancient yogis and realized masters viewed the navel as the primary epicenter of the body's vitality. This significance is rooted in our very origin, for it is through the navel that a fetus is tethered to its mother in the womb, receiving every drop of nourishment and every breath of oxygen required for survival. It is the literal foundation upon which human life is built, yet tragically, the modern lifestyle has led us to overlook this sacred center. We often treat the navel as a mere anatomical remnant, failing to realize that it remains the seat of our self-confidence, the furnace of our willpower, and the engine of our digestive fire. When the navel chakra is blocked or misaligned, it manifests as a spectrum of debilitating conditions, ranging from chronic fear and debilitating anxiety to an inability to make firm decisions and persistent digestive ailments. According to the esoteric traditions of ancient Tantra, awakening the navel chakra is synonymous with unlocking the dormant, extraordinary potential within the individual. This center radiates a brilliance that matches the intensity of the sun, which is why it is traditionally named Manipura, translating to the city of jewels, a place where energy sparkles with a transformative light that can purify the entire human experience. To harness and expand the power of this vital center, ancient Indian wisdom has preserved a variety of techniques that have stood the test of time, the most accessible and effective being the practice of navel oiling. While this might seem like a simple folk remedy to the uninitiated, it is grounded in a deep understanding of human physiology, as nearly 72,000 nadis, or subtle energy channels, are interconnected behind the navel area. By applying just a few drops of castor oil, mustard oil, or coconut oil into the navel before sleep, one provides essential nourishment to the entire nervous system, a practice that not only enhances skin health and brings a glow to the face, but also sharpens eyesight and deeply calms a turbulent mind. For individuals grappling with high levels of mental stress or emotional instability, the application of sandalwood oil to the navel can produce almost miraculous cooling effects, stabilizing the internal environment. The navel truly acts as a remote control for the body, where a minor positive stimulus at this central point creates a ripple effect throughout the entire biological system. This is why, in the advanced stages of yoga, pranayama and specific asanas are meticulously designed to center around the navel, ensuring that the life force is distributed evenly. To truly awaken the latent energy of the Manipura, one must engage in dedicated meditation, visualizing a vibrant golden light at the navel while sitting in a tranquil environment. Chanting the seed mantra Ram during this practice acts as a sonic key that vibrates through the blockages, clearing the path for energy to rise. An individual with an awakened navel chakra possesses an aura of immense courage and an unwavering spirit of perseverance, enabling them to complete any task with absolute focus. This center is the birthplace of leadership. It is where the gut instinct resides, providing the clarity needed to navigate the complexities of life. The relationship between the navel chakra and the process of digestion is inseparable and foundational to Ayurvedic medicine. The Jataragni, or the digestive fire, is said to reside precisely within this navel center, and if this fire is weak, the food we consume cannot be efficiently converted into the vital energy needed to sustain life. A weak or sluggish navel chakra leads to a host of physical problems such as indigestion, chronic acidity, and persistent constipation. However, the impact of an imbalanced Manipura extends far beyond the physical realm. Many spiritual practitioners and healers believe that persistent financial difficulties and a lack of prosperity are also subtle indicators of a navel imbalance. This is because the Manipura chakra governs our social standing, our sense of power in the world, and our ability to manifest our desires into physical reality. Wealth is essentially a form of energy, and only an individual with a strong, centered willpower born from the navel can successfully attract and sustain it. This is why high achievers and successful leaders often exhibit a very active and balanced navel chakra, allowing them to radiate an influence that draws resources toward them. Another profound technique for invigorating this center is the Agni Sara Kriya, a yogic process that involves exhaling completely and rapidly moving the abdominal muscles in and out. This practice not only awakens dormant energy, but also acts as a powerful detoxifier, flushing out metabolic waste and significantly boosting the body's immune response. Furthermore, maintaining the correct physical alignment of the navel, or avoiding navel displacement, is critical. In many traditional cultures, a shifted navel is recognized as the root cause for sudden bouts of diarrhea, intense abdominal pain, or even unexplained lethargy. Ancient healers were experts at realigning the navel through manual manipulation or specific stretches, knowing that only when the navel is perfectly centered can the prana, or life force, flow harmoniously through the body. On the spiritual path, the navel chakra serves as a vital milestone and a bridge between our lower physical urges and our higher spiritual aspirations. When the Kundalini energy ascends from the root and sacral chakras and reaches the navel, the practitioner experiences a profound shift where the ego begins to dissolve, making way for a refined sense of self-respect and spiritual confidence. It is a gateway that connects our external interactions with our internal growth. Purifying the navel is essentially a process of purifying one's entire life journey. The food we consume must be sattvic, or pure, as the navel center is the laboratory where every morsel is transformed into the essence of our blood and vitality. Even external factors like wearing the color yellow or surrounding oneself with that hue can resonate with the frequency of the Manipura, further stimulating its growth. A beautiful and simple practice to incorporate into daily life is to place one's palm over the navel before falling asleep and consciously offer gratitude to this energy battery that sustains you throughout the day. The more attention and awareness you direct towards your navel, the more clarity you will experience in your life path as the fog of confusion begins to lift. For your thoughts to manifest into tangible actions, the cooperation of the navel chakra is non-negotiable. By following these ancient protocols and integrating proper breathing techniques, one can build a fortress of health where disease finds no room to enter. This center allows us to absorb cosmic energy and utilize it in our daily tasks, making us more efficient and peaceful. The navel chakra is the ultimate link between our divinity and our physical presence on this earth, and by honoring and awakening it, we unlock a life of total health and abundance. Deepening our exploration into the mysteries of the Manipura, we find that it functions as the emotional control center of the entire human organism. Many of our strongest feelings, like the butterflies we feel during excitement or the sinking feeling during bad news, are processed directly through the navel. All of our unexpressed emotions and deep-seated fears are stored in this abdominal region, and by awakening the navel, we essentially embark on a journey of emotional alchemy, transforming raw fear into courage. The sun serves as the macrocosmic source of energy for our planet, and the navel chakra is its microcosmic counterpart within us. If this inner sun dims, we become overly dependent on others, lose our sense of direction, and sink into a state of chronic powerlessness. This is why the science of yoga places such a heavy emphasis on focusing on the navel for anyone who wishes to achieve greatness in society. Ancient techniques such as navel mardhanam, or navel massage, were once commonplace, where the texture and tension around the navel were used to diagnose the state of the entire body. A navel that has shifted upward is often linked to chronic constipation, while a downward shift is associated with digestive weakness, and a lateral shift can trigger nervous tension and back pain. The Deepak technique, which involves placing a small lighted lamp on the navel and covering it with a glass to create a vacuum, was a sophisticated method used to physically pull the navel back to its rightful center, ensuring that the individual could once again absorb the full nutritional and energetic value of their sustenance. To further amplify the power of the navel chakra, advanced yogic postures like the Mayurasana, the peacock pose, and Navasana